So during your time playing airsoft, I'm sure you've heard the phrase, not all M4s are created equal, but have you heard the phrase, not all M4 mags are created equal?
Before we get started, I'd like to remind you to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you enjoy watching our content, show us some love by liking the video, and ring the bell to make sure you get notified whenever we drop new content. We appreciate you all.
So as you can see here, I do have 3 of the colored Lonex mags. We have the blue raspberry blue mag, we have the cherry red mag, and the Dark Souls black mag. Just kidding, that's not the names of the colors of the mags. But they do come in multiple different colors, so you can fit your builds or fit your fancy, whatever you want, whatever your flavor. But if you do choose purple, I am gonna low-key judge you. Interestingly enough, the black Lonex mag has actually been out for quite a while now, but it's been hard to get over here on the States side. It's been out overseas, but now that they've reintroduced them with a bunch of different colors, it's been much more easy to have access to them and pick up a few of your own, and again, in any color that you want. Now personally, I actually really like these mags. When we first got them in, I was able to test them, and I like them so much that I actually picked up 4 of the red ones myself.
Wait, I thought your favorite color was yellow.
Shh. Anyways, I picked up 4 of them, the red ones myself, and I used it at a recent outdoor game.
Hey, we in the gulag, bro?
Gulag.
Yeah.
Survive and you can redeploy.
Wait. I need my spray can.
And they performed very nicely. So one of the cool parts about the Lonex 200 round mid caps is that you can actually open this guy up, take off the shell. So you just remove this little bottom plate right there, push this baby up, and reveals the guts. And you can actually work on this guy if a jam ever occurs or you need to remove some dust or dirt. From my experience, I haven't encountered any jams yet, so maybe you won't even need to open it up. Another thing is that these little bottom plates right here, they are Ranger plate compatible. The only thing is that there's no middle button that the Ranger plate usually kind of pops into. So it is held on just by friction, but they do fit. So if you want to risk it or add some tape or a little glue to hold it in place, you can. So one of the most important aspects of M4 magazines is of course fitment. And we did test these guys in VFC bodies, G&G bodies, KWA bodies, and one thing that may be a pro or a con, depending on your preference, is that the fitment of this mag in those bodies was pretty tight. Now, when I mean tight, I mean it fits pretty snugly, insertion is nice and clean, but you cannot just press your mag release and expect it to drop out. You will need to yank that guy out. I personally like it, you know, being snug and fit in there, because when I reload, I just yank my M4 mag out anyways. But like I said, that is personal preference and not really any wobble, so give and take depending on your preferences.
Will it fit a 416?
It won't fit a 416 by the A5. The Lonex 200 round mid caps are being offered on our website for $17 at airsoftgi.com. Make sure to take advantage of the Wombo combo to get some extra savings and maybe pick up some magazines in bulk. Now, the great thing about these mags is that it does feature a very familiar design, very comfortable design as well, and not too loud or extravagant or anything, just classic, looks great. The capacity of these mags are what stands out to me and personally why I bought them. Again, 200 rounds compared to some of the more expensive magazines out there that maybe only hold 120 rounds to 150 max. Although some manufacturers are starting to up that BB count, but that does come at a higher price. But with these guys, you are getting that 200 round capacity at a very affordable price. All right, so now we're gonna test out the performance of the Lonex mags compared to some of the other mag competitors out there. So starting off, we have just your basic run-of-the-mill 120 plastic round mid cap. These you can find everywhere, pretty cheap, but this guy is loaded up with 0.30 gram BBs, and we actually have a GI custom gun here that is tuned to shoot around 25 RPS. So we're gonna see if this guy can push out all 30 gram BBs flawlessly. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll do full auto. Here we go. Pretty good. And it's empty, so good. Next up we have the PTS EPM. This guy is holding roughly 150 rounds. So I'm expecting this guy to feed everything, but let's just see. Okay, and again, full auto. Here we go. That was all of them. So the EPM performed flawlessly as expected, but now let's check out the Lonex. Again, this guy has a max round capacity of 200 rounds compared to the PTS, which had a max of 150. So this one is loaded up with 3.0 gram BBs as well. Let's give it a test. Oh, there she is. Okay, full auto again. Here we go. Let's do this. That was all of them.
Bro, you're making a mess.
Whew. Solid.
You're sweeping after this.
So all in all, these Lonex mags perform pretty well for what they are. Pretty good budget option for a very well performing mag. And it rivals some of the higher end mags out there that cost more and hold less. And the great part is that you can actually open it up, like I said, if you need to work on it, fix a jam, replace the spring, whatever you want. And you don't have to do the good old, I know you do it. And you know, pretty good option compared to some of the cheaper options out there. So personally, I have put my money where my mouth is, and I've bought 4 of these mags, like I said, and those will be my new primary M4 mags whenever I use an M4 platform. I might even pick up some more just because I like them so much. And with that higher capacity, you know, I can hold less mags, but still shoot more, or hold more and shoot even more. Alright, that wraps up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked our videos, please like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ringing the bell icon to be notified of whenever we upload new videos. We are uploading every Wednesday and Friday, so be sure to tune in whenever we upload new videos. This is Kevin from Airsoft GI, and I'm gonna take this. Maybe even this one too.
You know they're coming out of your paycheck, right?
No, they're free.